Okay, it's Friday. I say we take some calls. 617-830-4750 is the number. Lewis is manning the controls, as I like to say.
Yeah,
And what is going on, Lewis?
just waiting for someone to call. Should be happening anytime now. I expect we'll get flooded with calls, which we can only take one at a time.
Yeah, no, and
Here
people
we go.
wonder. Yeah, well, we'll talk about the problem after. Okay, first caller of the day is on with us. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
My name is Glenn Brown from Tampa, Florida.
Great to hear from you. What can we do for you?
Yes, my question to you is, with Marco Rubio likely getting back into running for a Senate seat again,
Yeah.
my question is, should Alan Grayson go ahead and get out of the race? Because the polls I saw here this morning showed Marco Rubio with an 8 to 10 point lead over Grayson. And I'd hate to see a true progressive, because you can't run on the ballot twice here in Florida. You can't appear on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you think that Grayson should maybe just get out of the race like David Jolly did and just run for his seat back into Orlando and let Patrick Murphy, a corporatist like Patrick Murphy, just go ahead and run against Rubio and lose? You know what I'm saying? Just keep it true progressive like Grayson in the House and not let, you know what I mean?
It's a
He's not gonna
catch-22
win, I'm
because,
afraid.
like you said, you can't run for two positions at the same time. In the same way that, sometimes you can't run for re-election in the Senate while you're trying to be president, for example, which is something that has tripped up some national politicians in the past. And you're right about the polls. I don't know the answer because at the same time, it's not insanely late in the game, but it is getting towards the end of June here. And I mean, is there polling for what would happen if Grayson went back to run for his original seat?
Well, my understanding is that he's like, because David Jolly and the representative in one district over from me is in a safe seat. Our representative, Kathy Castor, is in a safe seat. All indications are that Alan Grayson is probably in a safe seat, like Castor, like Jolly. So that's why I'm thinking that he should probably go ahead and just go back and seek a seat like David Jolly's doing over in St. Pete and not run, because he's going to be assured of winning his House seat back and keeping the progressive in the House. So I'm just a little nervous. Sorry about that.
Yeah,
And,
I mean, it's like, no, you're doing great. I mean,
Rubio,
the other question is,
he isn't going to.
the other question is sort of the value of a definite member of the House versus a possible member in the Senate. It's complex, but if 10 points down is going to be hard to come up against, then maybe you're onto something, which is go for the safe seat. Thanks for the call from Tampa, Florida.
Well, thank you.
Really appreciate it. I've talked about how people of all ages, but particularly millennials, are owning cars less and participating more in the sharing economy. And one of the more popular options is Zipcar, which gets you a car when you want it, when you need it. They offer all sorts of cars, SUVs, hybrids, whatever you need. It includes insurance and it includes gas. You just pay for the time that you actually use the car. And you can reserve the car online from your smartphone over the phone. Then you unlock it with your Zip card. Each car share member reduces their personal CO2 emissions by between 1,100 and 1,600 pounds per year. For our audience, Zipcar is offering $25 of free driving credit if you sign up at joinzipcar.com/David. Support our show, reduce your carbon emissions and your spending on cars. Sign up at joinzipcar.com/David.